Alrighty, boysies, how yous doing? How yous doing this fine day? Ignore that emulation started thing. I'm playing this a complete legitimate Sega CD, you know, because there's plenty of them cutting about for cheap and, you know, Kirkintilloch. But aye, how yous doing, boysies? We're coming to you live from a dusty old man-on-home video store. And that's right, we're digging into Snatcher. Sorry, boysies. Made that mistake quite a few times. Let me just make sure the audio's okay. Gotta turn desktop up one a little bit so you can hear voice acting. I turned it down because of Pokemon, because, you know, Pokemon, I don't have to worry about any voice acting or anything like that. There we go. So last time in Snatcher, we've done quite a lot, so I'm just trying to catch up. That was it. So we got into Outer Haven, which was a secret club, like gentleman's club, where our partner had been before he was brutally murdered. There was a man following him, so we then chased up two suspects. One ended up being a drug dealer, which we had nothing to do with us. We're not the narcos. We're junkers, I think. I think that's what we're called. And then the next one we moved up ends up they were snatchers and they attacked us. And doing a big investigation there, we found out the location of the Snatcher hospital, which was what our boy was investigating. So let's dig right in. We've literally made it. We're right outside the Snatcher hospital, which is the Queen's Hospital, I believe. So aye, here we go. Hospital Queens, or Queens. So there we go. It's back on. Investigate building. The round pillar-shaped building, the kind that were popular in the end of the last century. The only entrance appears to be at the front of the building. Possessions. Oh, I know what I've got. Investigate neon. Not surprisingly, part of the neon sign is in fact burned out. Area. It's facing a street, but things do not seem particularly well developed. What does that mean? No, door. Door's locked, but even I can open a mechanism this simple. Don't set off any burglar alarms or anything. Oh, we're on to Metal Gear. Let's see, let's have a look at the area. There's a rather wide road passing by the hospital. A number of cars are parked illegally on it. Oh. You're lucky I'm a drunker and not a fucking traffic attendant. You'd be fucked. Right, what? Good door. It's an old electronic lock. There we go. Easy peasy. Right. Move. Go inside. I'll enter Queen's Hospital security program and disable the lock. Thank you, Metal Gear. Lock disabled. Alright, I'll open up the door. Right, what's waiting for me? We're inside of the hospital. Awfully dark. Investigate area. Appears that it has been left in like this for some time. Well, if not in business at the moment, what's the neon sign for? It appears abandoned, homeless, and other people may have moved into the building. Floor. Filth. There's no operational hospital in this world with floors this dirty. And have you been to the Royal? I hear, but also got work to do. No problem, Megan. Thank you for doing the lurk. Thank you. Oh, so I was just checking that the sound's okay and all that. I'll turn myself up a little bit. There we go. Two things need to do a wee cough. Still getting over this bit of an illness, like, I'm past the Gunji stage, so I've just got a cough now. So oddly, I've dust been collected. Wait, what's this? So many switches here. Investigate. Switches. I wonder what these switches are for. Reception desk. Switches have dust on them. Must have haven't been operated in a long time. Look. The switches. There are 3 switches. Use them. I don't know. There's nobody in the booth. Motors are switched off. Look at the area. Reception booth at the centre's lobby, and 3 doors along the wall behind it. Look at the doors. Door 1. A door's closed. Well. Door 2. That door's also closed. What about door 3? That door's closed. Oh, switches will be for the doors. So then if I use a switch again. Right, there's 3 switches. Investigate the switches. Gillian, look at this. It says door control 1, 2, 3. Switches must be for those doors over there. Apparently they're operated from here. Right. Investigate doors first. Oh, it's closed. Nope. So I can't investigate them either. I guess use switches. Switch 1. I'll push switch 1. Door 1 opened. Move into door 1. We're in room 1. That's where a Snatcher might jump out at us. Investigate around room. I'm not reading any motion. There's no one in the area besides us, so we can relax. Look around. Now looking about the room. Snatcher, I hardly know her. How you doing, Michael? How's your day going? How was your permadeath? Was it yesterday? I was in work, so I couldn't watch it. I don't believe anything is hiding in the room. Right, so nothing's hiding in the room. Feeling there's been no maintenance to this equipment for some time. It would take some work before it could be used. Monitors are shut off. Feeling camera and lighting equipment are for surgery. Camera and lighting equipment for surgery are everywhere. Oh, I see. Look, monitors. These monitors are for displaying images from various types of internal body cameras. Ooh. So I don't think there's much to see here. So... Let's exit. Let's go out into the hallway. Right, let's use what? I'll use switch 2. I'll use switch 3 as well, just to save some time. Investigate. Actually, no, let's move. Move I need to use. Right, I know it's been left for some time. Move. Door 2. We're in room 2. Look around room. Appears to be some kind of research facility for biological experiments. Oh. Investigate around room. There's nothing alive here. Literally giving any creeps. Oh, which I asked me to go back, but I will. Door 3. What's in door 3? It's totally dark in here. I can't see a thing. I have a light installed just for situations like this. Please use it if necessary. Use metal gear. Turn on light. Alright, turn your light on. Yes, sir. Coming on. The light is now on. I turn control of it to you. Why can't I not talk today, my god? Worse than usual. The light is now on. I turn control of it over to you, Gillian. You operate light with direction key. Press B together with direction key to move the light. Otherwise... right, cool. So, make sure the objects you wish to examine are centered in the light's beam. Okay, so if I hold in B, I can... Right. I read this square. The monitor designed for use with a computer. Right, what am I investigating? It's a completely ordinary vase. Let's investigate this drawer.
There seems to be a scrap of paper caught between these 2 drawers. The others are empty. It appears that someone tried to straighten up in a hurry.
Oh, got
Let me see that paper.
Here it is.
What? What is this? It looks like Chinese or something. Metal translated.
Okay, let's see. Patient record, first examination. I'm not familiar with the next 5 characters. It's the first time I've ever seen any of them.
I thought you were supposed to be really good at Chinese.
My strongest areas are in chop suey, egg foo young, and wontons.
Rare Chinese characters. Or maybe some kind of code? At any rate, this is definitely part of someone's chart. If we can figure out these characters, we may be able to uncover another Snatcher.
What do you suppose happened to the other records?
Looks like someone cleaned them out of here. Maybe they knew we were coming.
Somehow I get the feeling that the Snatchers know what we're up to. I'll store the fragment of the file.
Right, so Metal Gear can't speak Chinese. Do we know anyone that can speak Chinese? There's a box of matches on the desk. Oh my, these matches are from Outer Haven. Outer Haven seems to be quite a popular spot with our Snatcher friends. I would suspect that they'd go there to select their victims. I will store these matches as evidence. This. The whiteboard with a copy prevention device installed. Ah. A very old photograph, judging from the condition of the inks in the paper, I would suspect that it's at least 50 years old. What shot is doing on the wall over here? Metal, what's this a photo of? One moment please, I'll scan my data files. That's St. Peter, is it? The Cathedral of St. Basil? Never mind. In Moscow, that's what I was thinking of. I have positive ID, it's the Cathedral of St. Basil. It's a famous cathedral, it was a Moscow landmark before the catastrophe. St. Basil's Cathedral? Have I heard of that? I can't seem to remember. Come think it. There's a map of Moscow on the wall in Fred Nielsen's apartment. Wasn't there? Moscow, eh? What connection do the Snatchers have with Moscow? Well then. Oh, wait, no. See, nothing unusual. Exit, I guess. Gillian, let's investigate more thoroughly. Oh, right, what have we got? We run under his desk. Perhaps the desk is designed to slide. Pushing it doesn't any good. Doesn't do any good. It won't budge. What else have I had to investigate? There's fireplace, maybe? I'm going to check that drawer. You've laid more than one object. Right. Right. There's something that I've not seen yet. The models like one for a personal computer. Oh, I just need to do that. Like, look at it as well. Go out to the hallway. I'm shutting my light off, Gillian. In the hospital's hallway. Right. Well, let's give Alright, I'll save everything that's happened up until now. Oh, didn't realise I was saving. Guess I'll save anyway. On autopilot I went, save completed. Yeah, I'd like to continue play. Alright, now return to investigation. So I can't use the video phone. Just exit, going outside. We're now at the Queen's Hospital. Use Metal Gear. Video phone. Wait, what was Napoleon's number? Ask Metal's number. Napoleon. 39, 56, 54, 44. So that's 39, 56, 44. I think. That Napoleon's number.
The number you have reached is not in service at this time. Please check the number and dial again. This is a recording. JT&T Neo Kobe.
That's funny, I'm sure I got the number right. Perhaps the Snatchers have killed Napoleon too. Wait, what's this symbol? That's him from Outer Haven, isn't it? Looks vaguely familiar. Where in the world's Napoleon gone? Wolfman, now I understand. Gillian, I know where Napoleon is. Have you figured it out? Let's hurry up and head there. Well, guess we're going to Outer Haven. We're gonna move into Turbocycle. And Outer Haven. There we go. Alright, now heading for Outer Haven. Arrived at Outer Haven. What would you like to do? Exit Turbocycle. We need to put the mask on first, don't we? This is Outer Haven. Talk. You really do remind me of someone I know. That's you, right, Napoleon? I don't know what to talk about. I don't know anyone named Napoleon. I know it's you, Napoleon. Now cut this stupid act. I'm afraid you got the wrong man, sir. Come on, Napoleon, what's the problem? Stop this nonsense. Yeah, I'm just a doorman. Interrogate. Everyone's fine. I guarantee your safety. Don't worry. Now take your mask off. Oh boy, do you have any proof that it's Napoleon now the same person? Do I? Don't have anything I can interrogate, I guess. You're gonna have to show me some proof, sir. Proof? You want proof? Give proof. What gives it away? Smell, I guess. I've got you smell just like him. Oh, Gillian, what does Napoleon smell like? Shut up. That's proof that I'm a policeman. Give proof. Vocal pattern, accent, there we go. I know. Two of you talk the same way. That's no proof. Just need to try them all. Body type. That's it, you and here are the same height. That's the best reason you've got. Vocal pattern. You have the same voice, that's it. No proof. That's it, Mel. Analyzes voice print against Napoleon. Sorry, Gillian. I haven't stored any of Napoleon's voice data. I won't let it happen again. Well, that really is too bad. Personality. Yep, that wormy, untrustworthy attitude of yours is just like him. So what? What's that supposed to mean? Achoo! Excuse me. Oh. Sneeze. I've got it. It's a sneeze. I remember you sneeze just like him. He has hay fever. Alright, you win. I've had enough fun for now. I just want to play with you for a bit. Nice work, Gillian. You're a first-rate drunker. Go on in.
Have a seat, Gillian. We're safer in a crowded place like this.
Jeez, you really had me fooled. 2 roles in 1.
Gesundheit.
Well, you know, you gotta understand. Being an informer isn't exactly the safest job on the planet, you know. That's why it's important to be a master of disguise, like me.
Yeah, but I feel pretty stupid. I mean, all that time I was asking you about where Jean went, I didn't realize I was asking someone who actually worked there.
Hey, I was just as surprised as you were. But I didn't know that Gibson had been here. You see, I wasn't working that day.
Anyhow, it's not masquerade night today. Why don't you take that mask off, Napoleon? It's a little unnerving sitting here talking to a wolf.
I like it.
All right. I suppose there's no harm there. Boy, you really work up a sweat in these full-face masks.
Oh, boy. Maybe you should have left that on.
What? Still, you did a nice job of figuring out who I was.
Come on, Napoleon. That stupid phone recording with the wolf man? JT&T would never do anything that tasteless. Besides, what really tipped me off was that constant sneezing of yours.
Sneezes, eh? Well, listen, you want me to tell you why I'm called Napoleon?
I mean, there's
the best of you.
what'd you call it around?
Bonaparte sent
Snatcher?
his enormous army into Russia in 1812, but suffered a major defeat because of the snow.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, the sneezing isn't a cold. It's my allergy to Snow 9 pollen.
Oh.
So, anyhow, what did you want to know?
So there's a Snatcher around somewhere.
To ask you.
Fire away.
Right, here we go. Possessions. Joe. What is it? Matches? These are matches. How's that for a nostalgic approach, eh? We only give them out to regulars. That means somebody from Queen's Hospital comes here. Possessions. Joe. Patient record, there we go. It's part of a patient's file that we found. Would you like to take a look at it? What are you showing this to me for? I don't know the first thing about medicine. Ask. Napoleon's background. You're Chinese, right? That's right. Purebred. I might add, I came to Neo Kobe just after I turned 20. Right, and then ask. Need to show him it again, maybe? Because I didn't ask that, if he was Chinese or not. So, show patient record. Would you like to take a good look at this for me? What's it mean? You're Chinese, right? Well, I'm not surprised you had trouble with this. What's that mean? There are Chinese characters for chemical elements, hardly in standard use. If I wasn't a science major, I probably wouldn't know them myself. It's a simple code using the characters. Ask. Also, I've just clicked and I love that we're sitting at a pub at like a table with me and Napoleon, and then Metal Gear's just got his wee head cranked up so he can like sit with us. What a boy. Wee Metal Gear. I love him. Anyway, meaning of code. What's this about Chinese chemical element characters? What do you mean? Character on the far left is... Alright, here we go. Here goes Mikey's pronunciation time. Beryllium, the next one, and the very last one are nitrogen. The third one stands for sulfur, and the fourth one is oxygen. Beryllium, nitrogen, sulfur, oxygen. I've got it. Gillian, let's go over the names of these elements, shall we? Infer. Whose name's on this file? Please input your guess. What? Beryllium. Beryllium. Nitrogen. Sulfur. And nitrogen. Was that in someone's name or whatever? Or some... Right. What's the code? What's it on the table? Is it B? BR nitrogen and sulfur. Oxygen. Yeah, I think I fucked this. Benisu. Yeah, I've definitely fucked this right starting. What's that supposed to mean? It's not based on anything. Think about it very carefully. Whose name is written here? Try and put... Oh! BE nitrogen sulfur, oxygen, and what was the last one? I get nitrogen. Yeah, Benson. There we go. Yes, man.
So that's it. Benson. Beryllium is Be, nitrogen is N, sulfur is S, and oxygen is O.
Yes,
and
man. Figured that out.
N makes Benson. The name Benson was encoded on this file.
Benson. I sure hope it is not referring to the chief, Benson Cunningham.
Or to our friendly engineer, Mr. Harry Benson. No, that couldn't be. No way.
But the possibility, though remote, does exist.
Metal, I want you to cut off all your data transmissions to headquarters now.
Understood. Now disabling automatic transmission routines. Done. No further data transmissions to headquarters will be executed.
My God. A Snatcher in Junker headquarters? We've got to get there quick. Let's go, Metal.
See you later, Junker. Today's little information tidbit is on me. Now take care, Gillian. Don't get yourself taken out by some Snatcher. I think I'll lay low for a while. You know, after all, you are my main source of income.
You be careful too, Napoleon. You get killed and you won't be able to sneeze anymore.
What's that
So-
supposed to mean?
See you,
Ever.
Napoleon.
I'll wait
Metal,
for...
let's go.
This is getting dramatic. Our two big suspects are now the police chief and our mechanic. Oh, well, this is taking a turn. Right, I mean, where do I go? Do I just charge in, guns blazing, going like, right, here, tell me about this. Alright, now heading for Junker headquarters. Hi, Kieran. Excited for Dark Souls 2 tonight. We've arrived at headquarters. What would you like to do? I'm afraid I'll be away training tonight, but if you're on past like 9 o'clock, I'll catch you. This is the reception area. Welcome back, Gillian. How's the investigation coming? Mika, the police chief, and Harry, the chief and Harry are out right now, I think. Oh, really? Ask about Harry, I guess. What? You have something for Harry? Ask about Harry. What's up with Harry? I can ask about Queen's Hospital. I wonder if that's the hospital Jean found. Ask about Chief. Need something? Need to see a Chief for something? About Harry. He's leaving me to have dinner on my own for the third night in a row. I'm sorry. I was working yesterday and I was training again on Thursday and I'm training again tonight. What a horrible, neglectful young man. Well, I'm in my 20s, you know. I'm still young. Talk. Contents patient record. I think I've broken the code that was on the patient record. It was the patient's name. In other words, I've uncovered a possible snatcher. What? Who? My god, it's not someone I know, is it? I don't know her full name, but last name Benson was written on the file. In other words, Benson Cunningham, the chief, or our friendly engineer, Harry Benson. Right, oh, wrong one. I meant to say ask. Ask about Harry's whereabouts. Harry's out right now. He seemed to be going after the chief when he left. He had to check on something. Ask about Harry's condition. He's been a little restless lately. Seems to be investigating something. Ask about the chief. His whereabouts. He's out right now. Don't know when he'll be back. And ask about the chief's condition. He's been really busy lately. He'll be attending the Kyoto Summit next month. Top 3 pair of anime. Mine. My main Manlin. And whatever hentai account I'm following on my alt. Yes, man. He'll be attending the Kyoto Summit next month. And he's had a lot of meetings and stuff related to that. Ask about Mika's opinion. Mika, what do you think? Must be some kind of mistake. The Kyoto Summit? What's that? It's the annual summit of leaders of the world's advanced countries. It'll be taking place in Kyoto this year. Right. Guess while they're out, I might try and investigate. Where should we go? Let's go to up in the engineering room. Maybe I'll find something while I was out. This is engineering. Harry's not in. The chief for Harry's a snatcher. Let's look for evidence. I'll proceed with the investigation with the utmost care at this point. Let's start the search for this room here. I'm just gonna bump his Madonna poster. Look, poster. Poster of a famous pop star from the previous century. Hey boys, who do we think that is? Megan thought Madonna. We all know Kojima loves putting his stuff like fucking Jeff Keighley's in Death Stranding. Same with Monster Energy and fucking Ride with Norman Reedus getting advertised. That would take you out. Something awful, wouldn't it? It's not as if it's just a random show. It's a show starring the lead of the game. Anyway. Something on the desk. The box of matches and a memo. I can't talk. A memo? Matches. Box of matches from the Outer Haven gives away. What, Outer Haven matches? Harry had Outer Haven matches? I guess he did if you're saying it that many times. Harry's handwriting. I wonder if some kind of message. Face to face. This face to face thing's got to be the key. We have to search in areas that this brings to mind. What means our search for face to face or watch out for face to face or something like that. I'm very confused. Right, anything else lying around? Outer Haven's logo appears in the box. Harry's the only one in the headquarters who smokes. Can't believe Harry might be a snatcher. They had matches from Outer Haven. No, I can't believe that Harry could be a snatcher. Let's hang on to these matches. That'll not be necessary, they're identical to the ones we already have. I'm constantly recording everything that happens. That'll be a burden on the investigation. Let's put them here. We'll look at the memo. This face to face. Face to face. Heart to heart. Hang on to this memo for me, Metal. Alright, I'll source memo as evidence. Right, now we'll head to the chief's office. There we go, chief's office. This is chief's office, he's not in at the moment. So both of them are out. Right, let's try this last room. Right, look at here. Appears the chief's out at the moment. Look at monitor. Monitor is switched off. That's unusual. First time I've ever seen it shut off. Picture. Wait a minute, do you notice anything odd about this picture? Does it look like a face to you? What? What? Hey, I'm sorry. What kind of face doesn't look like a face to you? A face? I don't get it. Investigate. Picture. Look at this. I thought it was just a picture of a vase. But if you reverse the background in the drawing, it's two faces. Face to face. This must be face to face that Hires referring to in his memo. The picture was cleverly designed to take advantage of the human sense of sight. What's that supposed to mean? You can see it easily if you're not human? Let's search more carefully. I don't get it. Look. Picture. Look, it looks like a face. There's a switch between the two faces. I'll push it. Oh. Picture flipped over to reveal a photograph. Photo. I've seen this somewhere before. I just can't recall. Investigate. Photo. Based on condition of the inks, I would judge this photograph to be at least 50 years old. Mate, where was this picture taken? Alright, I'll now search for this photo's location on the Alpha 1 network. I found it. It's a photograph of the Red Square in Moscow, taken sometime before the catastrophe. Red Square? What's that picture like doing in Chief's office? Throw that in your video memory, will you? I have now stored the photo's image in my memory. Chief had this picture, or someone planted it to set up the Chief. And those were matches Harry had too. Which one's the Snatcher? Depending on what evidence we can turn up, both of them seem suspicious. Maybe it's someone else entirely. That's true, the patient chart with Benson on it is quite suspect as well. Maybe someone wants us to find it. Quite odd that Snatchers would have left behind part of a patient's record in the first place. Maybe it's a trap. That can't be ruled out based on the evidence we've seen so far. Well, let me put this photo of the Red Square back where we found it. Yeah, we can't let anyone know we've learned the secret of this picture. Where'd you like to go? Where the reception is. Right, reception area. Ask. I think we've got everything we can think of. Where shall we go? Turbocycle. Please be careful, Gillian. Do my best. Gillian, I have a video phone call from Jamie. I'll connect you. Oh, hello, Jamie.
Gillian, it's me, Jamie. Listen carefully. You know, at Queen's Hospital, I found out that they undertook a major expansion project in 2035 to put in a basement. That's right, they have a basement. Basement construction is really unusual here in Neo Kobe. That's why there were still records of it. But there's more. The director of that hospital, Shin Shu-ho, has had his license suspended in the past for performing eugenics experiments at an illicit underground facility.
Are you telling me Queens has underground treatment facilities?
That has to be it, Gillian. Shin Shu-ho is performing skin operations on Snatchers underground.
And that means that Chin himself is also probably a Snatcher. Or rather, the real Chin, the original Chin, was snatched.
So, that entire ground-level complex is just a front for the underground facilities.
And if we hit that hospital, we can ruin the Snatchers' plans.
Yes, man, here we go. We got this.
This is it, Metal. We're heading right into the enemy's headquarters this time.
Gillian?
Yeah?
This sounds really dangerous. I just wanted you to know, I want you to come home safe.
Jamie.
Yes, man.
The
Still loves me.
You is because
Yes,
I thought
man.
you were pushing yourself too hard, being self-destructive. And it seemed like the wedding ring you were wearing when they found us had become a tremendous burden on you. I didn't want that to be the only reason we stayed together.
Oh, Jamie, I never felt that way at all.
I'll be waiting for you.
Something's a little bit off, but
we may not have our memories, but you are the only one I've ever shared any time with. Be careful, Gillian.
Jamie,
Are you all right, Gillian?
Yeah. All right, Metal, let's go. We have to pay a visit to Queen's Hospital. Her Majesty is waiting.
I mean, we have just figured out that there's a whole underground network that we've, you know, not noticed, but we're bored of Turbocycle. Where would you like to go? Let's head to Queen's Hospital. Right, setting course for Queen's Hospital. Taking a wee bit longer, isn't it?
Just where do you think you're going?
This is most unusual. The Turbocycle seems to be out of control.
Well,
Switch over to manual. I'll take over.
Understood. I've switched to manual control.
well, we're gonna die.
How is it?
What the? We've got no brakes! Metal, check the brake system out. Pronto!
It's like a scene in fucking
Sorry, Gillian.
Heavy
Looks
Rain.
like
Oh god.
sabotage. No doubt the Snatchers' handiwork.
Sabotage? But the only
That's
one
a
who could
big
work on the
mouth.
Turbocycle?
Worry about that later. Gillian, we've got to do something quickly.
Don't manage the lever. Right, I'll pull that lever over there. Alright, here goes. It broke off. Guess we've had it. Oh god. Jump out. Can't be serious at this speed. You'll be torn to pieces. Give up. What? Are you giving up? Give up. Oh no, Gillian's given up. Now we're truly doomed. Oh shut up, will you? I'll think of something. Probably. Jump out. Can't be serious at this speed. You'll be torn to pieces. We've had it. There's nothing we can do. Don't give up so easily. There might be some way out of this. What in the world are you doing? Hit cliff. We'll try sideswiping the cliff. Hang on, Metal. Well, that didn't work. Yeah! Damn, even that wouldn't stop it. Driving the sand pile. Alright, I'll try ploughing this thing into the sand pile over here. Hang on tight. Not on stream back 45 minutes so I can watch my start. So I'll give you a wee rundown what happened. We investigated the hospital, which taken a wee while, but we found a wee letter that was a patient's record from the Snatchers hospital. It was in Chinese, so we phoned up Napoleon, who translated for us, and we had to do a wee puzzle to do with chemicals and all that. But it ends up that the code is Benson, which Harry Benson is our engineer, and our chief is Chief Benson. So, and when we went back to headquarters, the chief and the engineer were both out. We investigated their place and found suspicious material in both their bits, in both their offices, including for some reason all the Snatchers have connections to Moscow. Like they've all got photos of Moscow or a map of Moscow, something like that. The chief had a poster of the Red Square hidden in his office that Harry led us onto. Not Harry, the engineer led us onto. But the engineer also had matches from Outer Haven, which tends to be the pub that the Snatchers all go to. But yeah, and now we're crashing. Damn, why won't anything work? Press button. Right, let's try a long shot. I'll push the button over here.
And a good morning to you, my friend. Bud Miller with you here on the big 90.7. Looks like we're gonna have a bright...
Well, that's the radio. Turn the radio on, Gillian. What are you doing? Press button. Alright, I'll try another button. No, I have to switch for the afterburner. Whoops. We've boosted our thrust by 23%. Do something, Gillian. We're finished. It's been nice knowing you, Gillian. Chop, there must be something. David Ransom will save us. Hopefully. It's hopeless. We're moving at over 200 kph. There's no way we can survive. Damn, its speed keeps increasing. Pray to God. Well, Metal, I haven't known you for very long, but it's been fun. Gillian, let's pray together. Actually, I'm not that religious. Didn't think so. That's it, Gillian. Prayer, look. On the command menu. Prayer, look. A command has appeared on the menu. You what? Control panel.
Damn! What else can we do? Metal, start punching buttons.
Any buttons at all?
Yes! Yes! Push anything!
Gillian, this doesn't seem to be doing any good.
Damn, I was sure that would work.
Gillian, the road makes a sharp right turn just 1,500 meters ahead. At this speed, we'll never make it.
Yes, we will. I believe.
Gillian! Gillian!
Hey, Gillian!
Huh?
Over here!
What's
Who's that?
Gillian!
Yes!
Over here!
Random.
It's your boy, Sean.
Gillian, you gotta jump over to my bike! Hurry!
800 meters until we reach the curve.
Metal, you go first.
What? Not again.
Big handsome
Move
ransom.
your butt. That curve's just ahead.
Understood. 1, 2, 3.
Go on, big dive, go on.
Gillian, now
Wait,
it's
I
your
threw
turn.
metal, I threw metal gear on top of him. Yes,
300
man.
meters until you reach the curve.
Gillian, jump!
I can't. My timing's off.
150 meters.
Gillian, now!
70 meters.
Now, Gillian, now!
Oh, we're too late.
This game came out in 1989, which is insane to me. I'm just looking. Games,
Gillian!
1989.
I guess he didn't make it.
Don't bury me so fast. I'm right here.
Don't you even know how to ride a motorcycle?
Gillian, it's not much farther to Queen's Hospital, and you could probably use the exercise anyway.
Oh
Why
god.
don't we just continue the rest of the way like this?
No kiss. Just have a wee win shitted. Solve everything. Anyway, so I'm looking at what.
We've arrived at Queen's Hospital.
So, this is the place, huh? Random, are you sure you know what you're doing? This isn't going to be a field trip, you know. We may not come back.
And the bounty for this one will more than make up for it.
If you're around to spend it, that is.
Gillian, let's get going.
So out of curiosity, I've looked up what else came out the year this came out. So this came out in 1989. Excuse me, in Japan originally. And admittedly, the PC engine was a bit underpowered compared to the Sega CD, but still, like in its presentation, its story, like what came out in 1989, Castlevania 3, Final Fight, DuckTales, Super Mario Land. Wow, all great games. This must have blown people away. Holy shit! With just everything about it. Oh, there we go. There's your Fester's Quest. And oh, boys. Also, everyone's favourite game, Minesweeper, came out in 1989 originally, but I can see this being way ahead of its time. Anyways, go inside. Alright, now entering their security system. Lock disabled. Right, random, let's go. I'm ready for anything. Alright, I'll open the door. Minesweeper, Thurman's favourite. I sat and watched this, like, people speedrunning it, and it's almost hypnotic. I still don't quite understand it. I know like if you click on it, if it gives you a number, that means how many mines are around you or whatever, but again, I just can't understand it. Can't wrap my head around it. It's really quiet in here. That's been an entrance to a lower level somewhere here. Move, let's try door 3. Gillian, let's try switching my light on, shall we? It's black in here, isn't it? Turn on light. Yes, sir, coming on. The light is on. I know the control. I know. We've already done this wee segment. You have it over to me. Oh, what if we try investigate? Ground does this. Perhaps the desk is designed to slide. I think you're right. Look, the rails on the floor. Rails? That's funny. Maybe this is the way to the lower level. Maybe a switch somewhere. What about... If I get the vase? It's a simple vase. Oh, what's this? Face to face. Doesn't it look like the picture that was on the chief's wall in the office? A famous optical illusion, isn't it? I get it. Their eyes don't register optical illusions. We better check that out. Not something a human would notice easily. Could be a sign of some kind. Also, give me 2 seconds and I actually plug my controller in. 2 seconds, boysies. There we go. So I set the public control into charge because last thing I want is it dying right at the end of this. I think Spiffy might be a Snatcher. We always sneeze around them. Maybe. But I'm trying to think what else gives it away. I've never seen Kieran in sunlight and he does burn quite a bit. Here we go. What are we doing? So, investigate maybe? I bet it's Vaz is some kind of switch. Alright, I'll try lifting it up. Oh! Oh, would you look at that? Look what I've done. We've found it. This slid to one side, revealing a stairway leading down.
This apparently leads down to a lower level.
It looks like Jamie was right. Queen's Hospital does have a basement.
And that basement is the Snatcher's main lair. Out of the frying pan and into the fire, as they say. Well, what do we do now, Gillian?
Peek. I place to go straight down. Investigate. Stairway. Unlike the hallway, these stairs don't have any dust on them. In other words, our friends use this, right? Use Metal Gear. We'll do a save. Alright, I'll save everything that's happened up until now. Got a feeling we're going to run into quite a few Snatchers. Which file would you like to save in? Save one. Is it okay for me to overwrite it? Yes. Save completed. Do you continue play? Yes, I would. Alright, now we're returning to the investigation. Investigate motion detector. Don't we deaden at the moment? Descend stairs.
It's a very narrow stairway. We'll have to go down single file.
Okay, who's going to take the point?
That's obvious. The guy with the light.
Hey, that's not fair.
I mean, also you're a robot, like... Why program fear into a robot? Doesn't seem...
Well,
seems a bit cruel.
What do we have here?
It's the hospital corridor.
It's the same hallway, but not the one that's on the first floor.
So what does that mean?
An entire floor of Queen's Hospital has been duplicated underground.
So the same floor is both upstairs and downstairs. Sort of like parallel worlds.
So that desolate setup upstairs is all just a smokescreen. They're making it look like the place is closed down, but in reality, they're keeping themselves quite busy.
Gillian,
He's very Christopher Walken, isn't he?
right in the middle of their headquarters. Please use extreme caution.
A hospital just for stinking Snatchers. Right, so, let me have a look. So, because, yeah, they're trying to, because the thing that gives it away is Snatchers burn in sunlight and get, like, because their artificial skin will just, it'll turn, like, you'll get lesions and, like, burns, and it'll turn cancerous because, like I said, their artificial skin can't do well in sunlight, so that's why they lather themselves up in sun cream. So this hospital's been helping them to try and get past that because that's their big dead giveaway. I was gonna say, this would be a fucking great movie. It's Blade Runner, like it's almost exactly Blade Runner in its idea, but with a very Kojima type delivery. And a lot more horny. A lot more horny. This is actually the movie Us. Us is fucking class. Us is really, really good. Anyway, investigate the desk, because this is what we found last time with switches. Then we investigate the switches. Which is unlike the first door, there's only 2 door switches. Oh. Use switches. Let's use... I'll use the bottom. Right, I'll push switch 1. Door 1 opened. And I'll use door 2. Right, I'll push switch 2. Door 2 opened. Right, here we go. What we doing? Move. Door 1. It's like blind date. Alright, let's check out the first room. He's a journalist! That's blind date, isn't it? We're in room 1. Lights are on, unlike upstairs. Oh. Look over. Who's behind door number 1? You'll find that serial killer guy. Oh, that's blind. Oh yeah, I remember that one. He's like, this famous guy shows up and he's like, oh, like long walks on the beach at night or something like that. Alright, let's look over the entire room. Well, the skeleton over there. The Snatcher. Don't scare me like that, it's just a specimen. Investigate round room. There's nothing of note besides the medical equipment. Ceiling. Besides the standard X and gamma rays, They can also project neutron and proton particle beams in this equipment. I would suspect it's used in cancer treatment. I don't know enough about stuff to like say if that's true or not, but these are monitors for ultrasound, MRI scanners, and other imaging equipment. They have already been connected to nearby machines. You all finished with work? Yes, man. The surface of the bed is still quite warm, as if someone was just laying there until moments ago. Oh. I'm not picking up any movement, at least not anymore. There was some movement, but I've lost it now. Oh god. This is rather grotesque, but somewhat distorted for a medical model. Quite inaccurate. Right. Around room. There's nothing of note besides the medical equipment. Smell. Oh. Well, yeah, it's the same smell you get about any hospital, and the operate one, that is. Right, let's look over the entire room. Oh! Skeleton's gone. It was definitely there a moment ago. Fucking random going, oh, it's not a Snatcher. Read movement in this room. Ah, Gillian, what's that? Ah! Shoot, aim for the head. Did I ever get my gun out again? I forgot. I just shot everywhere. What happened? Oh, I got it.
Did I get it?
The Snatcher's functions have been terminated. There's no doubt now that this is their maintenance facility. This one was probably still waiting to get its artificial skin installed.
So this is what they really look like, huh?
Yeah, that's the scariest thing about them. You can't tell them from real people once they've got that skin on.
Perhaps that's humanity's great weakness. We're always judging books by their cover.
And it's just that human weakness that they're out to take advantage of.
All right, Random. Metal, let's go. The HQ's junk squad can take care of him later. We've got an investigation to do.
Oh god. Done the Undertaker set up. There we go, just make sure he's dead. I get him this time. I think it's definitely dead, or terminated this time. Yes, all its functions have ceased. I don't read any residual energy either. Are you hit, Gillian? Yeah, but just once, don't worry. That was quite a tough customer. Get a few hundred of those together and that'd be it. Gillian, let's get on with the investigation. What will do? Smell. Smell of Snatcher. Benchmark Snatcher is we wasted still around. Let's go out in the hall. Just like the last one, you never know when they might pop out. Keep your blaster ready, Gillian. Do my best. Let's check door 2. Let's take a look in the second room. Hopefully it goes a bit better than... Oh my god, there's eyes in a jar. We're in room 2. Wait, is that a xenomorph in there? Like, that is just a facehugger as well. Oh, Kojima. Because originally when you're in... oh, Gil's really done it this time. When you're in Outer Haven, where you see... Like, in the Sega CD version, you see like Konami characters like, you know, Rocket Knight, Castlevania, you know, boys from Castlevania. But in the Japanese version, it's other movie characters. You see like Kamen Rider and shit like that, and famous aliens. So you see Xenomorph, you see your boy from what's that movie? Forbidden Planet. You know, is it Rob the Robot or whatever? You see him. Look at some kind of equipment testing is running. It's real nasty. Gets on my nerves. Look around the room. The room seems to be the real biotech research lab. Looks like Frankenstein could show up at any minute. Don't say that. Feeling well equipped with micro manipulators and various types of lasers. Has a microsurgery system. Is that what those wee grabby hands are like? There are a number of jars for our formaldehyde and other chemicals. Containers. Samples mutated cells and organs with tumours. I don't want to look at this stuff. Investigate. Shelf. Everything's quite neatly organised. There are samples here of monoclonal antibodies, What in the world is that? Antibodies which are said to have beneficial effects on cancerous melanomas. That's no mistake. This is definitely their maintenance hospital. So you'd have to show up and get, you know, skin grafts and shit like that and get treated. Investigate. Stealing argon lasers, argon dye lasers. Device for selectively destroying certain types of cancer cells. They also have the latest gene cannon. And what else do we investigate? DNA synthesizers, DNA sequencers, a nucleic acid extractor, chromatography equipment, automatic pipetting devices. That's a particle accelerator used to generate a stream of heavy particles for a number of different treatment techniques. The machine is in standby mode. Looks like the Snatchers are working on artificial skin regeneration techniques as well as various cancer treatments. Oh. It's quite an impressive array of equipment. Some university hospitals are not stocked this well. NMR, nuclear magnetic resonance, microscopes, STMs, scanning tunnel microscopes, high voltage electron microscopes, electron beam holography cameras, REIT cameras. Gillian, the Snatchers obviously possess much greater intelligence than we have previously given them credit for. Nonetheless, our technology seems somewhat dated. You can tell Kojima just loves it. He loves going like, look, let's get big words in here. Let's make it sound really, dated. What do you mean by that? The equipment techniques are using, they're using most of these methods were abandoned years ago. This is well behind the current level of technology in most developed countries. It's a rough approximation, but I'd say they're 20 to 30 years behind the times. What's more, judging from the imbalance of the research material here, it appears to be primarily the work of one individual. You're telling me all this work on Snatchers artificial skin has been carried out by one person, and not some government institution? Designing this lab itself is in violation of a number of biohazard prevention safety codes. While a few safety cabinets have been installed, there's no autoclave or gas sterilizer anywhere. This is quite far from P4 level. Seriously doubt that this lab was set up by a government or any other large organisation. Well. Let's have a wee exit here. Let's get out of here. Oh, I feel sick. So Kelly, it's just down to just room number 3. We're in the hospital's hallway. Right, switches. Oh wait, I've got an idea. I'm going to switch. There are 2 buttons here. So 2 buttons. Maybe if it could be opened using those 2 buttons. Use switches 1 and 2 at the same time.
Alright, let's try pushing both buttons simultaneously.
The 2 buttons are on opposite panels, so there's no way one person can push them both alone.
Well, it's a good thing we've got 2 then.
If 2 of us work together, it might do it.
That's it, Gillian. It makes perfect sense. It's the same system they used to use in nuclear missile silos in the late 20th century. Eliminates the risk of one man going nuts and acting alone.
Well, it's hard to be sure, but let's give it a try anyway. I've got button 1. Random, you push number 2.
I got hold hands
ready?
to do it.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Come on!
Yes, man, there we go. Best
You
friends.
did it. Door number 3 opened.
With safety measures like that, they must have had a good reason for wanting to keep it closed.
We're going to move into door 3. Are you ready, Random? Let's have a look in the last room. It's like Mikey and Spiffy in Portal 2. I was thinking it's like a lot of it, in like Resident Evil 5 when suddenly there's a lot of these doors just to stop people like, just so you could do co-op and everyone stays in the same sort of room, you know. Right, what's going on here? Oh no!
Good God!
I read 4 human skeletons in this room.
Oh no!
It's their morgue!
Perhaps victims of the Snatchers?
Well, it doesn't look like whoever put them here was too worried about making sure they would rest in peace.
No, it doesn't. These have got to be their victims.
This is probably where they hide the bodies of the originals they snatch from places like Outer Heaven.
They probably picked Outer Heaven because it gets a lot of VIP traffic. Plus, during masquerade time, they could work the place and still keep their identities secret.
Yeah, and the guy who set up the link between them and outer heaven was Freddy, that taxi driver. They must have gone after him not because of who he was, but what he did. After all, with a taxi, there's plenty of chances to milk your customers for information. That's probably how they learned about outer heaven and Plato's cavern.
I've been wondering what they had done with the bodies.
Want to hide a book? What better place than the library? Need to hide a body? How about the morgue?
And for them, keeping the bodies hidden is crucial. I mean, if somebody who's supposed to be dead is out walking the streets, it wouldn't be too hard to figure out that something screwy is going on.
That means that if we can figure out who these bodies were, then we've just nailed 4 Snatchers.
I mean, I don't want to say much, but there's not much like, unless we've got dental records, you know. There's not really much that we can, I guess, look around the room. It used to have been a proper morgue at one point, but now it's just being used for a little more than a closet. Wall. There's a ventilation duct on one side of the room. Remains. One of the bodies is still decomposing. The other 3 are little more than skeletons. I imagine we'll have to figure out who the duct. There's a cover on the duct, but it's been weakened by oxidation. Investigate around room. There are a few droppings on the floor from mice who were no doubt feeding on the bodies. Ugh! A number of different insect larvae have infested the body. Hasn't been well preserved, to say the least. But it's definitely a human body. Give it a big sniff. Oh my god, there is that smell. Oh, that stench. So that's the rotten protein. That's what rotten protein smells like. Decomposition process releases numerous gases. Well, investigate. Estimated time of death. The insects infesting a decomposing body can be divided into 8 large groups. Each of these groups works on the body for roughly 15 days, making an 8 times 15 day or 4-month cycle. As such, analysis of the variety, number and size of the organisms on the body allows a rather accurate estimation of which group is currently present. In other words, you can figure out how long the victim's been dead without analysing the body itself, right? On this particular body, flies have laid eggs and the maggots have grown into adult flies, so it's been less than 30 days since death. As for the other 3 bodies, 1 full cycle has been completed, so at least 4 months have passed. Right. Cool. Investigate cause of death. You determine the cause of death. Bodies are severely damaged. Such a determination would require much more extensive facilities that are available here. Identity. What about the identity of the victims? Hair, clothing, even teeth, anything that would be used to make an identification is gone. Fucking liar! Teeth are right there, and there's some hair. Okay, the damn Snatchers. They were careful to make sure their identities didn't get out. Even if we had some teeth, we might be able to make an ID. There's teeth right there! Literally right there, there's teeth! Gillian! What about these teeth here? They've been deliberately misaligned to prevent identification. Oh. I guess we'll never be able to ID them. There is a way. But how? We can form a stimulated reconstruction. Fortunately, the skulls of the victims are still intact. Reconstruction, eh? Good idea. Great idea. Right, reconstruct corpse, let's go. Mate, let's do this reconstruction thing on the bodies.
Now performing simulated reconstruction of the head and facial features of each of the 4 victims. Commencing with victim number 1. Now performing craniometric analysis. X-ray and sagittal X-ray, magnetic resonance imaging, and positron CT data gathered. Complete cranial data now being compiled. Craniometric analysis complete. Now commencing reconstruction.
Right, who's this?
First, victim's age. Estimate based on 1. Presence or absence of cranial fontanelles and chroma of epicranial sutures. 2. Area of facial region and cranium. 3. Height of upper and lower jaw and development of alveolar part. And 4. Location of cranial center of gravity. Next, victim's sex. Estimate based on 1. Overall size of cranium. 2. Parietal bone angle. And 3. Development of splachocranium. Lastly, victim's race. Estimate based on 1. Overall cranial configuration. 2. Volume of intercranial cavity. And 3. Mass of the skull. Now commencing soft feature reconstruction based on average results of above analysis. Reconstructing. Initial phase completed. Margin of error on estimate of victim's race 10% based on use of averaged values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features. Reconstruction of head of first victim completed.
Oh wait, no.
Freddie Nielsen.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was
Moving on to second victim. Now commencing reconstruction of features of
Big
victim
Frederick.
number 2. Now
I
starting
split second I thought it was
craniometric analysis.
random there.
Complete
Just
cranial
scream.
data now being compiled using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Craniometric analysis complete. Now commencing reconstruction using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Reconstructing.
That'll
Initial phase
be
completed.
what's her name?
Margin of error on estimate of
Or the,
victim's risk 10%
or the,
based on use of average
attacked
values.
us.
Now adding
Big
postulated
Freddy's
hair
girlfriend.
and eye features.
There she is.
Reconstruction of head of second victim completed.
That's Lisa Nielsen.
Moving on to third victim. Now commencing reconstruction of features of victim number 3. Now starting craniometric analysis. Complete cranial data now being compiled using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Craniometric analysis complete. Now commencing reconstruction using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Reconstructing. Initial phase completed. Margin of error on estimate of victim's race 10% based on use of averaged values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features.
Oh
Reconstruction of head of third victim completed.
wait.
Who in the world is that?
That's the director of Queen's Hospital. Shin Fui, what's his face?
That's okay, I got scared for a second. I thought it was
Oh, Gillian. Moving
our
on
boy
to last
Napoleon.
victim. Now commencing reconstruction of features of victim number 4.
This one's the most recent. It's still decomposing.
Now starting craniometric analysis. Complete cranial data now being compiled using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Craniometric analysis complete. Now commencing
Right, who have we
reconstruction
got?
using the same
Who is it?
techniques
Come on,
as
who
the
is it?
previous reconstruction.
Oh.
Reconstructing. Initial phase completed.
Who is it?
Margin
Is
of
it?
error on estimate of victim's race 10% based on use of averaged values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features.
Right, it's the hair.
Reconstruction of head of final victim.
Well,
completed.
it's the chief.
It's the chief!
What?
Well,
The chief is a snatcher! The Benson on the scrap of that patient record was Benson Cunningham.
so it
Judging
was.
From the condition of the body, I would estimate that the snatching took place approximately 1 month ago.
So it was the chief who sabotaged our turbocycle. And those matches we found in Harry's room, the chief must have put them there to try to set him up.
No doubt Harry figured it out and decided to leave that face-to-face message. Wait a minute. Didn't Mika say that Harry had left to go find the chief?
That's right. He was probably trying to track down some evidence on the chief.
Gillian, I'd say that this Harry has put himself in a pretty dangerous spot.
If it was the chief that sabotaged the turbocycle, doesn't that mean that he already knows we're onto him?
Damn! Harry and Mika are in danger!
Well, guess we better go save him.
That's far enough, Junker.
Oh no.
Your little investigation is over.
It's them!
Who? Snatchers?
Get them!
Wait, is there 4 of them? Jesus Christ. Oh no, we've been shot. No! Random.
My arm! I can't reach my blaster! I'm hit in the leg!
Is that the best you can do, Junker?
Who's there?
Oh wait, who was the
Jin.
screen?
Jin Shuo, you scum!
It seems you still have some fight left in you. You two are finished, but our plans move forward. We are now entering Phase 2. And when we do, not only this city, but the entire world will be ours to command.
Phase 2? What are you talking about?
As you know, our operations have been hindered up to now by the flaws in our artificial skin. The skin's shortcomings have kept us away from ultraviolet rays, forcing us to do our work at night, underground, or in the winter. In the end, we had to construct a hospital like this, all because of the flaws in our artificial skin. This was the only difference between us and you humans. But now we have broken this barrier.
Huh?
We are on the verge of developing a perfect artificial skin, thanks to the cooperation of a new partner in our plan.
perfect artificial
Oh,
skin?
nope. Well, we're fucked.
Partner?
Once we have the new skin, nothing will be able to stop us. And with that, our plan moves to phase 2. Our little experiment in this city will end, and we'll move in force to take over the world.
It's nice that they're telling us this instead of just killing us.
You won't get out of the city that easy.
You humans are always so overconfident, so naive.
What are you talking about?
I'm sure you're aware that the Kyoto Summit, being held to decide how to handle the Snatcher problem, opens tomorrow.
Metal, is that right?
Yes. Countries around the world are concerned about the Snatcher problem. It will be one of the main topics discussed at this year's summit.
That's right. Tomorrow, we attack the summit.
Oh no.
You must be crazy. The security there will be incredible. You won't even get close.
Must I explain everything to you, Junker? Aren't you even aware that a fellow Junker will be giving a special presentation at the summit?
The chief. Well.
Chief Cunningham. So that's why you snatched him.
We've known that your chief would be speaking at the summit for over 3 months now.
Gillian, the summit is tomorrow. We have
Yeah,
to hurry.
this is a very Kojima scene, isn't it?
We have your chief. You Junkers are at our mercy, and so is this city. And tomorrow, we move on the world.
Oh god.
Nothing can stop us now. We will finally achieve our long-awaited goal of global domination.
Who is this we you keep talking about?
We are an evolved life form, given life in the depths of the Kremlin by our creator, Modnar. We are a new race.
Oh god. Big Modnar.
Modnar?
Fuck.
Modnar? The Kremlin? Those names are familiar, but...
Our goal is to snatch all of the world's
Wait, is
leaders,
Modnar a real person?
and then achieve total control of human thought and worldwide racial unification.
You're insane. Humanity won't be so easily dominated. You underestimate the strength of the human spirit.
I think not. In the same way as the Nazis, our strategy begins with the overpowering of the spirit of the people. We will strike at you humans' weakest point, the most primitive part of your psychological
Modnar
nature,
is not a real person.
your suspiciousness and fear.
It sounds
By
Snatchers
provoking
like.
suspicion and mistrust throughout the populace, we will destroy that fragile fabric which holds your society together, that of trust. Fear
Yeah, it's one of the
is
first
you
things that pops
humans'
up when you
weak
Google
point.
Modnar Russian
It is
is
the
Snatcher.
primitive part of your brains that binds you forever to your animal ancestors and makes you
Oops, I just hit the
vulnerable.
microphone there.
By stimulating that part of your atavistic instincts, our plan can succeed magnificently.
Gillian, at this rate, they'll kill us all. You've got to get out alive. You're a junker.
Just what have you have in mind?
I've got a big fireworks show ready for them. Better that than get snatched.
What?
No.
You're gonna blow yourself up? No.
Random,
we're
don't do
better
it.
off fighting together.
Hey, it won't work. I'm hit in the thigh. Ow. Oh, damn. A bounty hunter can't do anything with a leg wound like this. I might as well have been shot in the head.
Well, there must be some way out of here.
Hey, I wasn't doing this job just for fun. I stayed ready for situations like this. I've always been prepared to go out with a bang.
It's December. A little late for fireworks.
So it'll be an off-season show.
No, I can't let you.
My belt's packed
Yeah,
with
the
DMTPX.
lip sync's a bit
You know,
off.
that really strong stuff they use in the mines on Mars. One push, and this whole hospital will go. No trouble at all. No time to sit around thinking, Junker boy. Go! What are you doing? Get your butt moving, you fool! Get out through this air shaft. I've got a powerful strobe on me. Its flash will screw up their sensors long enough for you to get out. Now, you with me? Fireworks are better from a distance anyway, Gillian.
Can they not hear us?
Are you two finished chatting? Then I think it's time for you to die. We're quite busy, you know.
You ready? When I give the signal, break into the air shaft and run. And don't forget your blaster.
Metal, stay with me.
Yes, sir.
Random.
Gillian. Doesn't look like I'm gonna have a chance to call in that debt you owe me.
Don't worry.
Give him a little
I'll
kiss.
pay it back to the Snatchers with interest.
All right, go.
We'll give Random a little kiss
Run,
just to pay for him.
Gillian!
Well, rest in peace, Random. My love. A poor character. He's just left completely like... He'll never love again. At least we know what the Snatchers are up to now.
Are you okay?
I think that's a yes.
Something broken?
Runs into Porky Pig.
What happened?
Random blew himself up after getting us into this air shaft.
Random.
Gillian, that explosion should have taken all of Queen's Hospital with it.
The thick walls of this duct must have shielded us from enough of the blast. If it wasn't for Random, we wouldn't have made it. Oh, Random.
Gillian, we have no time for grief now. We must get back to Junker headquarters as quickly as possible.
No time to mourn your lost love.
You're right. And I have to keep my promise to Random. But first, we have to figure out how to get out of here.
I can't see a thing. What should we do?
Got my controls went to sleep. There we go. Use Metal Gear. Turn on light. Metal, turn your light on, will you? I was waiting for your task. Let there be light. Well, let's try moving forward. There could be Snatchers waiting for us. Please use extreme caution. How far does this thing go? Gillian, are you sure this thing has an exit? Right, let's look at wall. Looking at scratches here. Scratches, check them out. Front. My light isn't powerful enough. Appears to continue on. Investigate. Ceiling. Constructed quite well. There are signs that construction to reinforce it has been carried out. Ground. What's this? There's like a sand spilled here. How did this get here? Sand. Alright, let's analyse the sand. Iron particles. High quantities of phosphorus. This type of sand is particular in the M district in Neo Kobe. The M district? Eh? Around the old factory, right? What's that mean? Scratches. The scratches caused by the scraping of a very hard claw-like object of some kind. A snatcher? Maybe they're using this as some kind of shortcut or back route. Motion detector. Metal, are you picking up any movement? I'm afraid the shock of that explosion has damaged my motion detector. So is it working or not? I'm getting partial readings, but they're not as sensitive as they should be. If we get attacked in an hour area like this, we've had it. Please pray for us, Gillian. We've got to make it out of here. Damn, so I have to depend on my own eyes and ears, do I? If we listen carefully, we may be able to hear something. Listen. I can hear a sound of water flowing. They must be close to the way out of this thing. Reinforcing bars formed of level 4 hardness steel alloy have been installed. It's quite strong. This is what saved us. I guess we should thank him, hey? Here isn't just a simple air duct. It appears that Snatcher was dragged through here. A human body would not cause such marks. Maybe the naked Snatcher we saw in the operating room? That's probably correct. An endo structure before the artificial skin was installed seems most likely. Maybe it tried to escape. It's quite unusual that a particular sand would be present here. It was no doubt brought here by someone. I'm not reading anything at the moment. Oh. Escape ground. For an air duct, the quality of air dust is quite low. So that means this thing is used quite regularly, right? Yes, there is certainly no reason why anyone would deliberately clean out a duct like this. Achoo! Gillian, is it Snow 9? Investigate. It's quite unusual. Yeah, it's not a sand. Is it? Pollen. Alright, I'll gather and analyze a sample of the air here. Gillian, I had the results. The results are as I would have expected. Though the concentration is quite thin, there's definitely Snow 9 present. Snow 9, is it okay to breathe it in? You'll be safe at these concentrations. Right, Right, so got save, because I haven't saved in a while. Alright, I'll save until after everything. File 1, yes, we'll overwrite it. Save completed. Would you like to continue your play? Yes. Right, now returning to the investigation. Can't go back. The way's blocked by debris. Run. Looks like it continues for some distance. I hear water. Can't be a dead end. Probably go to higher concentration. Must be coming from that direction. Move. Can probably keep moving forward, but let it be dead end. Buried alive, eh? Great. Check real careful. There's got to be a way out somewhere. Look, maybe. I'm just going to investigate everything. Right, there we go. And no, I've already done that. Ground. The lower surface constructed from reinforced concrete. Doesn't seem to be just an ordinary air duct. Those things actually been using it to move around. With scratches in the presence of snow, I'd say it's definite. I sure don't want to meet up with any of them in a tight space like this. Well, guess what's going to happen. Advance. Alright, continuing forward. Jeez, this thing just keeps going. Oh, great. Fucking Metal had to say that, didn't they? So, I actually know about this bit. This bit's supposedly the hardest bit in the whole game. Yep. Yep. Ah, once you get caught once, that's it. Yep. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Shit. Yep. Ah. Are we able to get our first game over? Oh my god. Ah, well, we got our first game over. Oh, I was hoping we'd get a wee death screen. Continue investigation. Right, now continue an investigation. Right, here we go. Oh shit, I forgot to take... That's not a good start. Shit. Ah, shit. Shit. Ah. I find it insane that you had... that this game's got, like... God damn it. I can't remember what the Sega... the gun is, but I find it mental that there's literally maybe like 4 or 5 scenes in this whole game. And this is one of the few games that actually used it. Get that one, get that one. Damn it. The problem is we'll take a hit by one. Luckily I don't have to worry about reloading or ammo or anything like that. Oh no, I've got a runny nose, boys. Oh, it's always when you're doing something like this, that's when you get like a runny nose or an itch or something like that. Oh god. Not now, no! Right, not bad. I'll pat myself in the back just yet, because I still might fuck this. Oh god, I did it! I'm no longer reading any motion. Oh god, I'm sweating. They really build a lot of those things, don't they? Gillian, are you injured? Barely, they only hit me once. Those insectors must be security for this area, which means at the end of this duct. I'm not reading any more motion, let's move on. Don't want to meet up with any more of those spiders. Look, a way out. We're saved, Gillian. Metal, don't let your guard down. Well.
What in the world?
This is part of the tube liner, the city's long-abandoned subway system.
You mean Queen's Hospital and this were connected?
Yes, it would appear that the Snatchers were using this to move from place to place. This would provide them with the perfect way to move about while still avoiding the ultraviolet rays they hate so much. We should have realized this sooner. The city is crisscrossed by the tube liner's old lines, and since they are abandoned, the Snatchers could move undetected as well.
Aha! That's how those two we caught a glimpse of at the abandoned factory where Gibson was killed were able to disappear so quickly. They must have used this subway.
That would appear to be correct. The tube liner passes underneath that factory site as well. That would also explain why sand from the factory was in the air duct at the hospital.
They also have been using that old railway system.
Stay out of the sun and avoid being seen while they moved around.
Or an old subway system.
Now we know why it took so long to uncover them.
All right, let's follow the subway. We should be able to get out when we get to the nearest station.
How far does this bloody thing go? Got a hot take here. Glasgow subway is fucking shite. It's an alright, it's a good service if you're within the small circle that it actually encompasses. But see if you're outside that, out with that circle, which only covers a little bit actually if you think about it. But, aye, it's shite. Like if you're going from say like to fucking Govan to the town to like, fine. But I remember if you're designed for tiny people, that's it, yeah, as well. Because I remember I got on it a wee while ago. I was taking the a boy support to Kelvin Grove, and I was like, right, he likes, you know, what we'll do is we'll get a train from Lindsay into town, and then we'll get a train or the subway from town to like Kelvin Hall. And yeah, I don't know, like, I'm not tall, I'm 6'1", like, I'm 6'08", so I'm barely under 6'1", and I struggle in it. What the freaks do? Like, people that are like 6'5", 6 foot whatever, how did they fucking, oh, I don't know. Anyway, so how far does this bloody thing go? We're probably lost. Wonder where we are. Dock. Metal, how much further do we have to go to reach the next station? Since I don't know what our exact present location is, I can't give you an accurate figure. This part of the system didn't have very many stations. We'll have to walk quite a wee bit further. Look. Front. Metal, can you see what's up ahead? It appears that the tunnel continues as far as I can see. Behind. That's the area we just passed through. I see nothing out of the ordinary. I can't see anything else. Well. We're just there, Gillian. There's nothing unusual about it. Well. Somebody's a bit antsy. Only sound is that of our own footsteps. Metal, can you hear any trains approaching? What are you saying, Gillian? The triple layer system has been abandoned for years. There's no sound besides the ones we're making. What part of the city is this? I believe we're probably underneath the MR district. Hey, Metal. Yes, Gillian? Nothing, just wanted to make sure you were awake. The tunnel seems to go on for some distance. Gillian, what's wrong?
Look, Metal, light!
Yes, but this doesn't look like a station.
There's a ladder.
Where do you suppose it leads, Gillian?
I don't have the slightest, but let's climb it and see.
All right, now climbing the ladder. We seem to have emerged into an odd place.
Oh fuck.
Wait, this room.
That's that room that, remember we were saying the Snatcher was hiding in the bath?
It's Freddie Nielsen's bathroom. He was using this shaft from the bathtub to get down into the subway. So that's how he did that.
Ah, yes. As I recall, after you disposed of Lisa, he somehow entered the apartment without using the regular entrance.
What? How did you cover up a fucking hatch with a ladder?
Into his bathtub.
The bathtub must be of a double construction. The bottom is actually a lid. When they wanted to hide the passage, all they needed to do was fill the tub. And to get in and out, they would just drain the water into another tank.
Jeez. Double-bottom bathtubs? Abandoned subways? Snatchers really go out of their way to stay out of the sun.
Okay, Gillian, let's head outside.
I mean, that is like going so extra that you'd never think to look, oh here, his bathtub's got a ladder inside it. that goes down into an extra subway, but you know, who would have thought that? Anyway, move to the living room. This is Freddy's living room. I imagine her body's gone now. Look around room. At least his remains have been cleaned up. Aye. I was just checking, making sure that we're not manky bastards. But do I take a look at that map? Look at the map. A large-scale map of Moscow. Moscow, eh? Pin Suo over at Queen's Hospital had a picture of St. Basil's Cathedral. The chief has a picture of Red Square hidden. How come everyone is such a big Moscow fan these days? What's going on there? Moscow seems to hold some clue to this whole thing, doesn't it? Moscow, did that guy say something about it? Before the explosion, didn't Chin Suo say something about achieving what was meant to be achieved 55 years ago in the depths of the Kremlin? Now you mention it, this map is from exactly that era, isn't it? Moscow, 55 years ago. The key to understanding Snatchers, no doubt, lies there. Is it meant to be communism? It has to have some meaning. I don't think they'd paste a 50-year-old map up here just as decoration. Like how every alien invasion movie, not everyone, but like things like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, communism. You know, be careful you don't touch the tape lines. Hate beam this laser beam, right? Don't break the beam, Gillian. There are people from all over headquarters all over the place. It's a security sensor, you know. I see, you gotta make sure nobody messes with the evidence after all. Yeah, jeez, I feel like I'm breaking into the place or something. We're outside of Nielsen's apartment. Thank God, now let's get back to headquarters. Right, how are we gonna do this? Investigate. Area. We're quite a ways from the Queen's Hospital. It's very quiet here. Look. Area. Oh, there's a taxi over there. Investigate. Taxi. Cabs for hire. Shall we board it? Move. Ride and taxi. Alright, let's board the taxi. Alright, we're boarded the taxi. Where to, sir? This is a manned cab. I can take you anywhere you want to go. Tell destination. One urgent business. Get us to Junker headquarters as quickly as you can. Junker headquarters. What would you want to do that for? Something going down? Yeah, I don't trust because remember they said most taxis are manned or unmanned, and it's rare illegal manned ones. So we're in a hurry. Is that some kind of joke, sir? You can't be serious, right? It's a manned taxi. No, I can't go to a place like that. Metal. I think we've picked a weird taxi. Listen, I'm a junker. Take me to Junker headquarters and do it quickly. I'm afraid not. You're going somewhere else. I wonder where that is. Where? Straight to hell. Oh god. Shinsuo.
Is he dead?
He's junk now. Stubborn,
yes, man.
wasn't he?
Jeez. He made it through that explosion and was waiting for us out here. If those things ever get control of the city, there's no way we'll ever get it back. We've got to stop them before that.
And to do that, we have to prevent the chief from getting to the Kyoto summit.
I know. And I have to pay back my debt to Random.
Let's use this taxi to get back to Junker headquarters.
I planned on it. I just hope Mika and Harry are safe.
Right, guess we're gonna go rescue Mika and Harry. What a one-liner. Yes, man. We've arrived at Junker headquarters. I certainly hope Mika and Harry are safe. Alright, mate, this is it. The final showdown. Are you ready? Let's go. Considering this is Act 2, I don't quite think it's the final showdown. Now entering the headquarters. This is the lobby. Oh, it's been shut up. What? The shutter on the reception booth is closed? Look inside. We have to open the shutter on the booth to order to enter headquarters. Look. Area. It appears that someone attacked this place. The shutter on the reception booth is closed. So where did Mika go? Shutter. This is a protective shutter for the reception booth. It's automatic loading times of danger. The emergency lights flashing on the door. Check panel. The headquarters has been put in emergency status. There's been a few holes in the shield, no doubt caused by blast or cannon fire. Cannon? And it's Snatchers that did this. Shutter. Surface of the shutter shows evidence of being struck by fire from an energy weapon. Oh, forget a ring-a-ding-ding. Oh no, we read motion. It's in the booth. Right, here we go. Investigate. Door. It's been locked from inside. The only way to open it is from inside the booth. go inside. We have to open the shutter on the booth in order to get in our headquarters. Then we have to investigate the booth. Go inside. Oh wait, I thought it meant go inside the booth. Look. Booth. Can't be opened from outside. It has an emergency external connection port. It can be opened from the outside. Right, how do we get inside then? Investigate booth. Metal, find this external connection jack. Here we are. I've located the emergency external connection port on the side of this booth. With this, I'll be able to open the shutter. Open shutter. Here we go. Now plug into the emergency external connection port. Loosen lock mechanism. Now opening the shutter.
All right, I'm going to open it, but please use extreme caution.
Just start
Anything could be
blasting.
inside.
Oh, it's okay. It's Mika. Good thing I didn't start blasting.
Mika! Mika, are you alright? Metal, how is she?
Don't think
Her
so.
pulse is normal. The only external injuries are to her forehead, and they are not serious. There's been no significant blood loss.
Mika,
Mika,
come on,
okay?
snap out of it. It's me, Gillian.
Gillian? Gillian.
Mika, what happened?
Gillian, the chief. The chief is a Snatcher.
So he's finally shown his true colors.
Harry's...
What's happened to Harry?
Harry put
no.
me in the pod and sealed the main door. He locked the Snatcher in.
That was smart. Not even a Snatcher can get through this shield.
So where's Harry?
He said keep the door sealed no matter what happens in there. And then he went in. Gillian, please help him.
Harry! Mika, open the door. I'm going in.
Well, guess we gotta go save Harry.
Metal, we're going in. Be careful. That Snatcher could be hiding anywhere.
Yes, sir.
Gillian, please be careful. The chief is very cunning. Don't let your guard down.
Don't worry. I'll watch myself in there.
Right, here we go. We're in the main hallway. Oh no! What's this? Someone's down. That Harry. Well, rest in peace, Harry.
Harry!
Oh, Gillian, is that you? I'm getting old. Just look at me.
What happened?
I saw the chief messing with your turbocycle, and that weird picture in his office.
Couldn't have told me.
Metal, how is he? Metal!
I do not wish to say.
Really that bad, huh?
Gillian, when I confronted him about what I saw, he showed me what he really was. I was barely able to even scratch him.
That's enough, Harry. I understand. Metal, is there anything we can do for him?
Gillian, I'm sorry.
Oh no!
Harry, you'll be okay.
It's just a
Doesn't
scratch.
look like you're hurting too bad. This'll work out perfect. You always were working too hard anyway. Why don't you take a nice long vacation somewhere and rest up?
Yeah, sure. Nice try,
Why is love this
Gillian,
time of
but
year?
it's my body. I know I ain't gonna make it. You were a good kid, Gillian.
Harry!
I don't know how to say this right, but I've always had a special feeling about you.
Yes, man. Me and
I've,
Harry got a kiss.
I've always had trouble talking to people since I was little, like my father. What I can remember of him.
Pulse and blood pressure falling.
Harry, hang in there. You and I were gonna go out and tie one on, remember?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You, me, and Jean, the three of us.
But John is...
Metal, quiet!
You can tell Big Kojima's always wanted to make movies, you know?
Lived my life.
He should just go make a movie.
I didn't know my parents or family. Always so stubborn, glued to my research. I never really trusted anybody. That was a mistake.
Blood pressure continuing to fall.
Oh no.
Harry?
After Jean died, I felt it. Human warmth, companionship.
I know what you mean.
Gillian, I just wanted to get along with everybody. I don't need no Nobel Prize. For 50 years, I've been searching, trying to find something I lost.
In the time Harry spoke, I could have went and got him help.
Never find it now.
Gillian, he's about.
Looks like I've been talking too much. It's up to you now, Gillian. I'm finished. You won't forget this, old grouch, will you?
Harry!
Gillian, you've got to believe in yourself. You're the last junker.
The last junker, yes, man.
Harry!
Humanity's last hope.
Harry!
Pulse 0. Pupils are dilated.
Cunningham! No! Snatcher! I'll get you for this!
We have no time for grieving. That Snatcher is still hiding somewhere here in headquarters.
Metal, listen to me. If that Snatcher gets me, you've got to take Mika and run. Then you've got to blow up Junker headquarters. Blow it sky high! You understand me?
Yes, sir. I just hope it doesn't come to that. So, where should we start our search?
Right, where are we searching? Where are we looking? I think maybe the thing's a Sega CD emulation issue. I mean, a complete, Barra's copy. Oh wait. Oh, I didn't mean that. I meant to give Harry a sniff. Whoops. This is engineering. Search. Under desk. I will check out now. Are you ready? Sorry, nothing there. Have we looking at? Well, see now that Harry's gone, I can bump his Madonna poster. Nothing here. Chief's office. This is Chief's office. Doesn't look like there's in here. Hallway. We're in the main hallway. I can't give Harry a sniff. I can search. I don't see a Snatcher. It's really weird. It has to be somewhere in the headquarters. Where should we go? Was that a shooting range I went to? It's a shooting range. Nope. Computer room. This is a computer room. Chief's office. Let's have a wee gander there. What's this? There's something on the desk. Look at desk. There's some kind of stain on the desktop. Oh. Oh no, I see what that is. It's blood. Desk. There was no stain like this a few moments ago. Investigate. Desk. When I'd have to look. Stain on desk. It's blood. Hope this isn't Chris's blood. Investigate. Stain on desk. It appears the blood's dripping from the ceiling. Well, I guess we're gonna look at the ceiling. Oh wait, investigate the ceiling. Search. Ceiling. Why don't we investigate the ceiling? Oh! Well. I didn't expect to see that. Cunningham! Ah! Shit!
The lighting control system has been destroyed. Distance to motion readings increasing.
Is he trying to run?
Motion readings have vanished.
You got past me this time, Snatcher.
Headquarters emergency lighting has been activated.
Right, time to go hunt him down.
Can we find him again?
We should go after him immediately.
We'll find him. We know he's somewhere inside headquarters.
The Snatcher has been wounded. We should look for traces of blood.
Okay, so I'm looking for... Where should we go? Engineering room. This is engineering. Exactly the same. Again, bumping that Madonna poster. Detective's room. Shooting range. Computer room. And then we'll go to the hallway. We're in the main hallway. Damn, where's he hiding? There's no way for it to get out of headquarters. There's still some rooms we haven't checked, is there? Oh, what about? Oh, the front. Let's check the lobby. The lobby? You never know. The main door was sealed off when we came in. We've checked and double checked everywhere else. Let's go take a look.
The main door has been opened. Did Mika open it?
Wait, Mika's not in the pod. What happened?
Oh god.
The lighting has been disconnected.
Don't move, Seed.
Cunningham, is that you?
Oh, he's somewhere in the dark.
I read motion. He is definitely in here.
Where are you? Show yourself.
Oh god.
I'm right here. I don't need to run or hide from you.
Well, so I guess I need to shoot.
Mika!
No, Gillian, don't move. It's a trap.
A hostage? You cowardly scum! Mika, why did you open the entrance?
I don't know. I was really scared. I mean, the emergency light's coming on so suddenly.
Seed, go ahead and shoot. But you'd better be a pretty good shot, or this kid goes home in a bag.
I'm the best shot.
Gillian, kill this thing. Don't worry about me.
Mika!
What are you going to do?
I have you now, Junker.
Right, don't shoot. Don't shoot or whatever you do. I think the idea is to only shoot him when he's in the... Shit. I think the idea is to only shoot him when he's in the corners of the... Because obviously, if I shoot, I'm killing Mika. Shit, I shot Mika. Got her right in the horn. I don't know when he pops up there. I don't... It's just the horn, Mika. You can get shot in the hand and survive. So I've shot her quite a lot. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I think I've killed him anyway. There we go. Goddamn punk.
Snatcher's functions have been terminated.
Mika, are you all right?
Yes. Yes, I think so. Thank you.
Harry? I got him. Random? Sorry it took so long, but this ought to make us even.
Junker? You may have stopped me, but it's not over yet.
Not blast him. Take care of him.
This is just residual energy feedback. Its power levels are dropping rapidly.
Make sure he's dead.
Queen's Hospital was nothing more than a maintenance facility. We have comrades operating throughout the city, more than you can imagine. Now our plans will move into phase 2. For that we will enlist the help of Professor Lorraine. Your existence is meaningless, as long as you don't get your memory back.
Oh. Big Lorraine. Oh no. Fuck. There she is. Big Lorraine Kelly.
My memory? Comrades? Professor Lorraine?
Harry. Why?
You daft
Please
wee
tell
Snatcher.
me.
You could have killed
Why
me.
do so many good people have to die?
Mika.
This is all wrong.
Mika, don't worry. I won't let anybody else die.
So,
I made a promise to
Junker
Harry and
HQ
Random,
is the 3 of us.
but
The
the
lads.
city is still full of Snatchers. This fight is just beginning.
Oh, we're getting a ring ding ding. Is it random? Is he
Gillian,
still alive?
I have an urgent video call from Jamie. I'll connect you.
Oh, it's just Jamie.
Gillian, I've got my memory back. I remember everything.
Your memory? So what about us, Jamie? Who are we?
Gillian, it's terrible. What we've done.
Jamie, what's wrong?
I can't tell you something like this over the video phone. I would have been better off never remembering.
Okay, Jamie, calm down. I'll head out right now. Where are you? Is it snowing?
I'm sorry, Gillian. I can't tell you. They've taken our boy hostage.
Our boy?
Wait, I've got a son?
Professor Modner
Excuse
is
me?
here too.
Jamie, what are you talking about?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, fuck.
Snatcher!
Gillian!
We have Professor Lorraine. We only require her cooperation for a short period.
Oh, Jamie's Professor Lorraine.
So for now, I suggest you avoid doing anything foolish, Professor Seed.
Wait, did we make the... Oh, fuck, we made the Snatchers, didn't we? We made the Snatchers and caused and fucking made that thing that ended the Earth, didn't we? Act 2 end. And I feel that's a good place to end it. Or for now, at least, you know? Would you like to save what's happened up to this point? Yes, I would, Metal Gear. Right, I'll save everything that's happened up until now. Which save file? File 1? Yes. Save completed. Alright, continue with the investigation. It's got a wee black screen.
With the start of this year's Kyoto Summit just 3 hours away, the delegates from the participating countries are beginning to arrive at the conference center.
There we go. So this is Act 3, Junk, which I'm sure we'll dig into next time.
A major poll of domestic and international opinion, carried out just last week, shows that the vast majority of respondents favor a complete quarantine of Neo Kobe as a means to combat the risk of the Snatcher menace.
Let us do a wee sort of coming next time on segment.
Now that the Chief's death has been confirmed, it won't be long before they strip us of our junker authorization.
They will be deciding how to handle Neo Kobe at the summit in just 3 hours.
There are rumors that they're going to use nukes on the city to make sure the Snatchers are wiped out.
That's ridiculous. Come on, this is the 21st century.
That may not be
The government would never do this to harm its citizens.
The world's leaders are extremely concerned about the Snatcher problem.
The Chief was going to calm this hysteria in his speech at the summit, but that'll never happen now.
3 months ago, government pressure on junker operations increased dramatically. Gillian's transfer here was really our last chance.
Our own chief was snatched. It's not too surprising they don't want to trust us anymore.
I've heard that the Army and FBI are going to take over operations now.
That's correct. That too will be officially decided in 3 hours' time.
So we've got 3 hours to save the Earth, basically.
Is there any way we can find their hideout in that time?
If we don't, we and everybody else in this city are finished.
As far as they're concerned, we're just like a cancerous tumor that has to be cut out.
We have to hit the Snatchers' headquarters before then.
Gillian, can you do it?
If we
of course I
only
can.
knew where it was,
I'm the best at what I do. What I do isn't very nice.
Hitting their outposts like Queen's Hospital won't do any good. We have to find their main nerve center.
What about the memory of that Snatcher who was impersonating the chief?
Just like the others, it was completely blanked. It's a form of self-destruct mechanism that they use.
Wait a minute. Mental. What about tracing that video phone call from Jamie?
It was no good. The call didn't last long enough. Still, it definitely did come from within the city.
Damn. Where are they hiding?
Gillian,
Where
can't
indeed?
you remember anything at all? Didn't Jamie say something that implied you were somehow connected to the Snatchers?
Nothing. I can't remember a damn thing. Metal, I want you to tell me everything you know about me. Why was I sent to Junker headquarters?
Oh god.
Where did I come from?
Oh no.
Gillian.
Metal, the chief's dead. Tell me everything you know about me.
Right, here we go. Exposition time.
You see...
Metal!
Alright. With the chief gone, you are the highest ranking officer here.
Yes,
you knew
man.
all along?
Of course.
Where were we rescued from?
3 years ago, you and Jamie were taken into protective custody in the Siberian Neutral Zone by the 17th Siberian Investigative Force. More precisely, you were discovered in cryogenic sleep pods in an underground bunker near Moscow.
I knew it.
Cryogenic sleep pods?
Because
You
the
mean
whole
they were
fucking horrible thing that's fucked
This
there.
is a photograph of the bunker. There is no record of when you were placed there. In addition, The third pod was empty at the time you were discovered.
There were 3 pods?
You were revived and taken into custody by the army. Apparently, as a result of the extended sleep, both of you suffered from complete amnesia.
They just dropped us in
Another
Neotopia
theory
or Neokobe
suggests your
City.
memories may have been intentionally erased. This is the only piece of evidence found at the site.
That's Harry's picture from when he was a kid.
Oh my god.
That's correct. Harry is Gillian and Jamie's son. It's been confirmed by DNA tests.
Harry? Harry
was my
son?
Wayne.
Using the information gained from the photo, it was established that you are Gillian Seed and your wife, Jamie Lorraine. Both of you are American citizens, born in the late 1960s.
The 1960s?
Big Harry was my Wayne.
In addition, both of you vanished without a trace in 1989. There is no other information available about you after that.
1989?
Yes, you come from a world that's been gone for 50 years.
But what does that have to do with the Snatchers?
When the 17th Special Investigative Force was bringing the two of you out, there was an accident. Though the two of you were all right, most of the 17th was killed. One of them was a Snatcher. Of course, before their departure, they all
The Snatcher's been hunting us down specifically.
So, if one of them was snatched...
It had to be somewhere in Siberia, right?
That's correct. And in order to attempt to determine the origin of the Snatcher, as well as your true identities, you were assigned to Junker headquarters. The hope was that exposure to the Snatchers would help you regain your memories.
Moscow? 50
Mika just
years
told me.
ago.
Almost everyone who was in Moscow at the time was killed in the catastrophe.
So Gillian and Jamie are the only living witnesses?
That we probably caused.
Harry. Harry was my son. Did he know?
No. It was highly classified information. He was never told.
I was never able to do anything for him.
Wait a minute, Gillian. Didn't Jamie say something about taking a boy hostage?
That's right. They must know about Harry and are using him to threaten her.
We have to find their headquarters quickly.
But they don't
We've
know
only got
Harry's...
3
Doesn't know
hours.
Harry's deed.
Gillian, let's think this all through again. We may get some kind of a hint out of it.
You're right. There may be some clue in the way they're operating.
All right. Let's go over what we know about them.
First of all, what's the next root point? Oh, we're getting a wee bit here. Well, I thought I'd be finishing 10 minutes ago. Tell you what, actually, we'll end it there. We had a wee sort of what's coming next, and aye. So Lily's lying on top of me now and trying to, so she might knock wires loose. In the meantime, let's just head onto the screen here. I'm fucking loving Snatcher. Hopefully, we'll be able to finish it next stream. But aye, so what my plan is for next stream is, let me just pause this. Where's the pause button? I forgot pause, there we go. And let me get some music. Here we got Rise Within You from Parasite Eve, because I fucking love Parasite Eve. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. My plan is, tomorrow I'm going to stream more Pokemon. Time, I'm not quite sure. Friday, so probably about around the same time, but maybe 2 o'clock. We'll see. I might move around a bit, maybe stream a bit earlier, maybe stream at 12 to 2 and then do something else. Anyway, you can catch up on my Twitter and my Discord to see when I'm going to stream. And on Saturday, we're finishing off, Snatcher. I was going to say Police Nuts again. Police Nuts is the semi-sequel. But aye, so on Saturday we're finishing Snatcher. Friday, we've got more Pokemon. Heart Gold, Perma. But aye, I'm absolutely loving streaming this. A lot of fun. We got it when it's finished, but there's plenty more stuff to move on to. But aye, as usual, I'm Mikey. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Hopefully I'll catch you in my next stream. But until then, boysies, have a good day. Have a great rest of your week. Most importantly, boysies, have good mental health. Now, we're just going to raid Jason Eats Cake, who is also doing a Pokemon Permadeath Challenge. Jason Eats Cake. There we go. Go tell Jason I said hi, and I don't know. Enjoy yourselves. Have a good one. Have a good wank. I don't know. Whatever you do to entertain yourselves. I'll see you next time. Catchies. See yous.